My name is Michael Challoner, the principal here at Inchicore College, and the college here is widely involved in EU projects, particularly the Leonardo Da Vinci mobility programme. Throughout the past 20 years, the college here has built up relationships with a number of other EU colleges and institutions in various EU-funded projects, and out of that we have been able to accommodate students going to countries such as Austria, France, Italy, Netherlands, Sweden and Finland.
Well, my name is Martin Finn. I'm the project manager for European projects and have been for the last 15 years in Inchicore College. I'm responsible for selecting and sending students abroad to a vast number of countries around Europe, and also for taking in students on an exchange program. In my role as a project manager for the last 10-15 years, we must have sent approximately 1,000, probably maybe over 1,000 students to various countries in Europe.
The most popular courses where students do use the exchange facility would be our childcare and social care courses, where students go to Sweden and a number of different locations in Sweden, from Norrköping right up to the Arctic Circle. Some of our sports coaching students also go to Sweden. In Italy, we send students of drama to a region called Padova to learn the art of commedia dell'arte. And our tourism students go to locations in Salerno, in the south of Italy, to work in the tourism sector, in hotels or travel agencies, things like that.
We have a 3-year drama studies course in Inchicore College, and we send 12 students each year to Padova in Italy to study commedia dell'arte. Commedia dell'arte gives them a physicality into their performance and enhances their production on stage. They spend 3 weeks in Padova, and in the first week they study mask making. Mask making is a very important part of commedia dell'arte, and they design and make their own masks, which they then use later in their performances. In the second week they do costume design, and they make their own costumes, which they then use later in the production. And the third week is designing a production, writing it and rehearsing it and performing it. And it ends with a performance in a theatre open to the public in Italy before they come home.
There are many benefits and positive impacts for students who participate in the Leonardo mobility programme. The funding provided by the EU enables students to see countries that they might not ever see. The students here traditionally in FETAC 5 or 6 courses gain many benefits. They learn the language prior to departure of their chosen country, so they'll have classes in Swedish or Italian or French. They see foreign culture, they meet foreign students, they build up exchanges, they see good practice, good work practice, and how industry works in countries like Italy or Netherlands or Sweden. And the students also benefit financially. Their expenses, transport, accommodation, sightseeing and living expenses are all covered by the funding. So the students have no out-of-pocket expenses.
Well, one of the things I say to students when I'm briefing them before they go away is that it's about work experience or it's about training, but it's also about enjoying yourself. There is a social side to European projects, and the European agencies would encourage a social side to it. It's very important that you experience the culture of the country you're going to, and also the social side of the country you're going to. And the students' funding is specifically designed to allow them to do that.
Students who participate in the exchange programme can benefit their employment prospects. The participation of students in an exchange shows that they are a dedicated student. It's good on their CV. It's good to have something to speak about at an interview.
We had one student who went on the commedia dell'arte programme to Padova in Italy, and who applied to a university in London to do a master's in drama studies. And she reported back that it was because of the commedia dell'arte that she got a place on that course.
The participation of the college in EU-funded programs has two benefits, primarily. One, it benefits the staff. Two, it benefits the students. The staff benefit from seeing other countries, visiting other colleges, looking at examples of good practice, looking at teaching methodologies in other countries, and seeing how work experience works for other students. And we also take students to come in here and meet our students. The students benefit from the exchange is good for Inchicore College in the terms that we are one of the few colleges in the country who facilitate so many students and offer them the opportunity to go abroad to Europe.
Students interested in pursuing a PLC course or a level 5 or a level 6 should look into the possibility of the course offering funding for a European placement for 2 weeks or even up to a year. In the case of Inchicore College, we will have an open day on the 28th of January. Anybody interested in applying for a PLC course and also interested in perhaps doing a European placement, they can come in, talk to the project manager or the course director and get some information as to how they apply.